Regardless of the bear market or a bull market, you'll always see, in my opinion, more millionaires because people will just keep on holding on to Bitcoin.
First of all, you have to understand Coinbase is like highly institutionalized. So they do work with institutionals and so on. So it's good for them, of course. Like it's like unlimited money.
To me, the only question really is, okay, why is he really using Shiba Inu? And that's probably because his target group is probably somewhere in the Philippines, probably somewhere in a developing country.
Step right up, folks. It's time for a Chain Chatter. I'm really excited for this week's episode because we have two new guests right here. Today, I'm joined by Daria Krasnova, Managing Editor, and Tony Lukic, Managing Editor here at The Crypto. So, Daria, quick question. Solana or Ethereum?
Oh, wow. That's a tricky one. Ethereum. Anytime.
Ethereum, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because it seems that...
That's after all. Of course, it's Ethereum.
Okay. I like that. You're more of an OG. I'm asking you because Cathie Wood just said that she preferred Solana over Ethereum for being more cost-effective. And for those who don't know you, how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Wow, that's another tricky one. I'd say it's naughty, tech-savvy, and nomadic. That's it.
Nomadic. Love that. By the way, you also went to Binance Blockchain Week in Turkey, right? So last week?
Yep. Last week,
How was it?
It was amazing. It was the first Binance big conference here in Turkey. So yeah, they're expanding here. New country for them, new experience for us, and for being crypto, of course. So yeah, it was good.
And Tony, meme coin or Dogecoin?
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, Dogecoin. Yeah. Yes.
Let's just stick with Dogecoin because it's the biggest one.
I like that.
You said which meme coin, right?
Yes, the meme coin.
No, that's the name.
The actual
name
meme
for the coin. Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. Dogecoin.
Okay. I would go for
Dogecoin,
Dogecoin too, but meme coin is actually doing better than Dogecoin this week. Meme coin went up 68% in only a week, whereas Doge only 0.24%.
I hope you leveraged the trade.
Yeah, I did not invest whatsoever. So
no
what are your
no
3
one's
words,
forcing
Tony?
you to invest. You can just trade it.
Great. And 3 words to describe yourself?
Let's say open-minded, liberal, and probably that's going to be 4, freedom-loving.
Freedom-loving. Okay. Makes sense that you're in crypto, I guess. So, sure, today's topics. We have 4 topics today, and the 4 of them are Bitcoin millionaires multiply. Is a bull run coming? Commerzbank becomes the first German bank with crypto license. BlackRock files spot ETF. Will they take crypto to more hands? And Manny Pacquiao to use Shiba token for fundraising. So let's start with our first piece, which is very optimistic. Bitcoin millionaires multiply. Is a bull run coming? The cryptocurrency market is experiencing a significant shift, evidenced by a surge in Bitcoin millionaires. In 2023, the number of addresses holding over 1 million in Bitcoin has more than tripled, reaching a staggering count of over 81,000. The big question, the million-dollar question here, is this a sign of a bull run?
First of all, I'm on the dark side here. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to make anyone sad, but I will miss all the good market like crazy when it's happening, because I think next year we'll see more Wall Street traders in suits and stuff than traders in hoodies and so on. So probably it's not a sign of a bull run. It's just a sign of whales and institutionals just accumulating Bitcoin. You don't understand 1 million USD in BTC. It's a big money. So it's not your average neighbor trader just sitting there and buying everything. I'm not very optimistic on that.
So if you're talking about the millionaires, right? We're talking about the millionaires, the increase in millionaires. Well, what's behind that is, I think, as you have a lot of long-term Bitcoin holders, and as Bitcoin price goes up, obviously, like the longer the Bitcoin price goes up sustainably, and it will go up over the next 5 years, over the next 10 years, over the next 15 years, if you just draw that line, regardless of a bear market or a bull market, we will always see, in my opinion, more millionaires, because people will just keep on holding on to Bitcoin as long as the long-term price goes up. So even if you're just holding one Bitcoin now, you're not a millionaire. As a lot of people, first of all, accumulated in the last dip and are now holding Bitcoin, it probably shot up faster than we thought. We have seen more millionaires, and because there's more people holding Bitcoin from the early days, so the long-term holders won't get less. Like the number will go up, and that's why we see more millionaires. Is it a bullish sign? I mean, we could interpret it as a bullish sign if we see that the price going up, but per se, it's not a bullish sign. Like, hey, there's more on-chain wallets, or there's more people going in.
I'm actually not surprised by your response. I agree with you both. I would have liked to hear a little bit more excitement, like, yes, this is a bull run now. But I've seen other like documentaries and read some things about millionaires and billionaires outside of crypto. Like if you compare it in the 1980s, there were a lot less millionaires and billionaires than there is now. So like the natural progression is just more and more people are becoming rich. So. Inflation too, for sure. Should we get excited nonetheless, just hearing these data?
I'm not getting excited about it. You have to understand, like the market is way more mature at the moment. So the crypto itself and BTC itself is not like a terra incognita for them, for Wall Street guys and so on, for institutionals, for whales. So it's just another asset. So it's a part of financial ecosystem at the moment. So yeah, it's not something like, OMG. They're not excited about like blockchain technology at all. They're like excited about the opportunity to make like big money on it. That's it.
Right. And are you both on that list, on the 81,000 people who are the lucky Bitcoin millionaires, or no?
Yes.
Cris, you should know that you don't talk about money, as Bitcoin is digital money, like in the purest, scarcest form. I would say let's not talk about this, or let's talk about it later on, in a couple of years.
I agree. Sorry, my American in me came out, so just talking about money. Let's go to the second one. Commerzbank becomes the first German bank with crypto license. The Frankfurt-based Commerzbank has received approval from German regulators to run a crypto custody business. According to a statement released today, the bank will focus on crypto assets as the demand for the safekeeping of tokenized asset grows. Is this a big step for Germany? What does this mean for Germany?
Yeah, it is a big step in Germany in terms of, okay, we are seeing institutions, and especially now one of the biggest banks stepping into crypto custody. So what that means is actually, we've seen banks offering crypto before, but they had to partner with a custody provider. So you had, I don't know, let's just say Bitpanda. So Bitpanda got the crypto custody license a year ago. You could use Bitpanda as a partner for keep custody of your client's crypto asset. So what you're doing now is you're having a bank that can keep custody by itself. So they could build a digital portal. They could offer it. They have the tools and the license now to offer crypto to whenever they want, basically, to their clients. They're probably going to roll it out for institutionals at the beginning, and then probably scale it to high net worth individuals, and then kind of going down the line. I've also read something about that they're offering Bitcoin as of now already. I haven't been there, I haven't checked, so I don't know, but it surely is a huge step, especially as other banks will potentially follow.
Are there any banks that you might have a hint of that could follow suit?
It's hard to tell. You have the Deutsche Bank, which is, I think, already offering it through a partner, and banks will probably step into that as they see more demand from their customer side. I don't know of any bank that is currently currently trying to get one, but yeah, we'll see in the future. I think it's just the first step. It's the first bank, so others will follow. And if the demand is there, I mean, it's a bank. Wherever they can make money, they will make money. So they really don't care what the asset is.
You're speaking the truth. I completely agree. Does this mean that crypto is becoming more accepted, at least by traditional finance in Europe? Would this like maybe seep into other countries in Europe?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the current situation is in France. I think that they also have the Société Générale already has a crypto license, from what I know, a crypto custody license.
Oh, your French is so good.
Oh, thank you.
Say it again.
That's my French is usually not very good, but this time I really I tried before, you know. I was standing in front of the mirror the whole day just trying to say the word. So I think there is some momentum coming, and obviously they're monitoring the American market. And if the US is doing it, potentially Europe will do it. As I say, it's just about demand, and other countries, banks would be advised to do what their customers are demanding, because obviously their balance sheets didn't look the best in the last years. You know, we've had super low interest rates. They all want to make profit. It's a new asset class. Who knows? Like, if you're the first bank and you're stepping into this as Commerzbank is now, you could have, like, you are always one step ahead of your competitors. Probably people will switch to you because you're offering an asset class. Like, there's studies showing that if an institution does not hold the asset class you want to invest in, 60% of the investors are eager to switch to another platform. So if your bank is not offering what you need, probably you're going to switch to Commerzbank now because they have what you need. So yeah, I would generally see it as a very bullish sign.
I actually have to add we all need to wait for MiCA first and see how it goes. The regulation, all the laws are almost here. It's like almost 2024. So yeah, we'll see step by step.
Actually, MiCA, like just the pure form of what we're talking about now, the crypto custody itself, won't be regulated by MiCA because Germany already had that before. Other European countries had it before as well. MiCA will be a huge one, like by far the biggest one for companies actually who are starting in crypto. Just for the crypto custody itself, it's a crypto custody license you need because of the crypto custody law, the Kryptoverwahrgesetz in Germany, and that's why they're applying for it.
I have another thing to add here, like it's not just about crypto. This iteration, the banks are very well aware about the technology itself, because like in fast, it's cheap, and so yeah, probably like in 5 years or so, we will see this kind of like DeFi mullet, you know, the ugly haircut. So that's how it's called actually. It's like blockchain in the back, the normal fintech in the front. So yeah, that's probably we'll see every, I don't know, like 3 years, 5 years. Yeah, at least I hope so. Because like I mean, I still can't like teach my mom to use the MetaMask. So please do something.
I really connect with the mullet because I will try to grow one in the future. So I'll keep you updated. Great. On to the next one. So BlackRock files spot ETF. Will they take crypto to more hands? BlackRock just filed a spot Ethereum ETF with the SEC. And so far, the Bitcoin ETFs have all been rejected. A recent Coinbase report also predicted that spot crypto ETFs will bring more traditional investors to crypto and even ease restrictions for big money managers that move crypto. Registered investment advisors, retirement funds, and other institutions will now have direct access to the asset. Does the report make sense, or are there any gaps?
First of all, you have to understand Coinbase is like highly institutionalized, so they do work with whales and institutionals and so on. So it's good for them, of course. Like it's like unlimited money. So yeah, the report itself, of course, it does make sense. But from the point of view of someone who worked within crypto space for years, nothing good. I'm sorry. Like I said before, I'm on the dark side here.
Yeah, I'll just shortly add my 2 cents to that. And it's also referring to what I said before. I've had an interview with Peter Schiff like 2 months ago, and he said, I don't know if I remember the saying correctly, feed the ducks for whatever they're talking, or like for whatever they're asking for. I don't know how the saying goes. You can surely look it up on Google. Like, it's an old Wall Street saying. That's exactly what you're doing with an ETF. Like, you're feeding the people what they're asking for. Like, no bank would offer, or no institution would offer such a thing if you wouldn't have demand. So it's pretty much a no-brainer, if you ask me.
Okay, so you feel like there is a demand for the ETF. So you feel like maybe that will bring in more people to crypto in a way?
100%. It will bring more institutions, and with institutions comes money. With money come people. I mean, obviously it won't be the effect we're all hoping for. It won't be like, oh, on the 2nd of January, we don't have the ETF. On the 3rd of January, we have it, and we will have like 1 million users more. It won't happen like we know that the ETF is coming. People are preparing for it. Institutions are preparing for it. You won't see an uptick in customers or money invested in a day. You will probably see it in the first couple of days when these ETFs are starting, so they can accumulate money and volume. It will take time. Like, just compare it when the first gold ETF started in the 80s or 90s. I don't remember the exact year. It takes time. Like, you will see inflows, but it's not going to happen from one day to another. This is a process which is probably going to be accelerated because it is crypto. But then at the end of the day, it's not crypto, it's regulated. Yeah, it's a good sign, but it's not like, it's not going to change the world within a day.
So do y'all think that this report is too optimistic, that, we're going to get all of these new people in crypto like in a matter of a day?
I mean, come on, it won't come overnight. The whales and institutionals buying Bitcoin like for a long time. It didn't start like after BlackRock application. They were there in this field like for years. I mean, retail investors will come after the whales. It's happening like every cycle. So yeah, we'll see it, but it's a matter of time.
Everything's a matter of time, isn't it? But from a general perspective, what does this mean for crypto as a whole if approved? Like, let's say in 5 years' time, it gets approved. In 5 years' time, will we see more adoption maybe? Will we see higher prices for coins? Or like, what should we expect?
I just visited an AMA session a few days ago, and I asked them, please, let's avoid this question. And that was their first question, actually. So yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. Personally, I think it's the last cycle we see, the way we used to see this. I mean, probably the market won't be the same anymore, and I'm kind of sad about it. Again, because I will miss it. I will miss that crazy high volatility and so on. I will miss the retail traders on years. I had a great time, but yeah, time to change. I mean, the market and the institutionals are coming here, and BlackRock is coming here. The market is getting more mature. Crypto itself, BTC itself, Ethereum, and other high cap coins are becoming like a part of the global financial system, not just like some trendy asset.
Okay, so savoring the moment. I love that. Let's go on to the last one. Manny Pacquiao to use Shiba token for fundraising. So I don't know if you guys know this ex-boxer champion, and he has turned to Shibarium for raising capital. They will mainly do it through the Manny Pacquiao Foundation, where they will optimize, streamline, and record its activities like tracking its fundraising and donations, distributing funds, and managing other resources for the social good. Is this use case better suited than regular fiat?
First of all, Manny Pacquiao, I still remember when he fought Floyd Mayweather. So a highly admired boxer, probably one of the best to ever do it. Yeah, I mean, generally, if you're doing crypto donations, what you have because of the pseudonymity of cryptocurrencies, and that's, I mean, you have coins where it would where you would have that would be better suited, like Monero, because it really is a privacy coin, so you're more or less anonymous. With the pseudonymous Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, whatever you use, for me, the only question really is, okay, why is he really using Shiba Inu? And that's probably because his target group is probably somewhere in the Philippines, probably somewhere in a developing country, and probably the share of people holding Shiba Inu there is higher. So that could be one reason. Why he's exactly using Shiba Inu, I really have no idea. Probably he found some funny study about people donating more money in Shiba Inu. But obviously it makes sense. Like even if you send your donations through cryptocurrencies, you're way faster. You're usually pseudonymous, depending on if you doxed your wallet. And if you use the right coins, you're anonymous. So you enable more people that don't want to be seen as donators to donate money to you. The same as Vitalik did to the Ukraine when Ukraine got attacked by Russia. He also donated, and I think he even used Tornado Cash. So he donated Ethereum through Tornado Cash, which was probably the best option back then. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's the general characteristics of a blockchain: 24/7, whenever, wherever, in seconds, milliseconds,
and cheap. Yeah,
fast and cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, the question is why Shiba, but actually it's not the first Shiba Inu team experience with the nations, because like they fundraised for a few companies, as far as I know.
Yeah, that could be the reason.
Again, like the Shiba community is pretty strong, so yeah, why not?
If you were in his shoes, would you also open up a fundraising account through Shiba?
It's a good one. Probably no.
I would wait for the next crypto bull market and just release an ICO, and that's probably going to give me way more money than a donation.
Be fun. Yeah.
Wouldn't a stable coin make more sense for this?
City. I mean, like, come on. Tron network is like fast and super cheap. So yeah, for example, I'm not shooting. But it's just fast and cheap.
It just makes me feel a little uneasy, just the fact that it's Shiba and it's like super volatile. Like, it's a foundation. Like, you're donating money, you're doing things for the common good. Like, Shiba, for me, like, personally, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But
what asset, what coin would you choose? No.
Yeah, I think I would go for USDC.
Not stable coins.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, let's remove stable coins.
Okay, you're making it really hard. I think I would go with Bitcoin.
Pretty obvious, but yeah, good choice.
What about you guys?
I would open all the streams: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Avalanche, Solana. You can donate whatever you want. I will find a way to convert it into money, like into money we still use, fiat money. If it's needed, probably has a donation which can spend the money in Shiba Inu. I mean, I don't know about the companies that will take this to kind of support the local community there, which he wants to donate. But if it's just about the goal of raising as much money, I would take whatever people throw at me.
Makes total sense to me. That's basically what the humanitarian aid with crypto is doing. You know, with the wars and everything, they're accepting all kinds of coins. So that's really smart, not to just pick one, but pick everything. And fiat if you want. Well, that is all we have for this week. Thank you so much for joining, and see you next week.